Namaste, my beautiful queens. This is a specific spread which would be important for the period of time of the 5th of June, which is tomorrow, till the 5th of July, which is obviously in a month. I have made a video about 3 eclipses. I've made a mistake calling lunar eclipses solar eclipses. I'm gonna re-record it and explain you what you need to do, but it is going to be the time of 2 lunar eclipses and 1 solar eclipse. The thing is that on the June 21st, it's going to be solar eclipse and the summer solstice. What it is energetically, I cannot even tell you in words what it is energetically. This month is the energy wise, something like this, something similar to this happens in a period of hundreds of years once, probably thousands, because such energies, when we are having two lunar and 1 solar eclipses, this is the time of transformation. And please do not take it lightly. Please go Google it and figure it out. This, don't take it lightly. You are going to be given so much energy. You're gonna have to go willingly into this transformational energy and cut out what doesn't work, cut out people which brings you more pain, the joy. Change inside, meet yourself, say hello to yourself, find out who you are, what you are really. I'm gonna re-record the video about eclipses energy, and what you have to do and how. But in this video, I want to use this star deck in order to help you find the a little bit of hints, a little bit of messages from your guides and from your keepers, going into the deep meaning of the card. Please, again, do not take this time lightly. Time like this is extremely important if you want positive changes in every aspect of your life. I'm repeating it: 2 lunar and 1 solar eclipses. An eclipse happens in the summer solstice, the 21st of June. We'll make another video about it. Now please choose the number 1 from 1 to 3. The thing is, why 1 to 3? Because when I go into the deeper meaning of the card, especially if it's major arcana, physically it is difficult, because physically it feels like you have to run on the top of the mountain while you're holding a sack of bricks on your back. Physically it's difficult to go into the depths of this energy. So this is why I will do only 3 cards. Again, this is the star deck. This is the messages from your guides and from your keepers on this period of time of 3 eclipses, which starts to the corridor of eclipses starts tomorrow, June 5th, and it's going to end July 5th. So for this period of time, which is very important, it's something like this. You know, if you want to eat a strawberry, for example, if you want to eat fresh strawberry and you want to make a jam from fresh strawberry, for the time for this, for example, in Florida is usually April. It's a season. It's approximately 1 month. Within that 1 month, you can get the fresh strawberries from the farmers, eat them, make tarts with them, make jam with them. Then that time is gone. You can buy strawberry in the grocery store, but it's gonna taste like plastic. You need to catch that specific time, the month of April, in order to make the strawberry jam. Imagine this month is for you to make the gem which is going to influence your entire life in this incarnation, because this month is extremely energetically charged, especially those of you who understand Rahu and Ketu, because Rahu and Ketu straightly connected to lunar and solar eclipses, Rahu and Ketu. So please choose one card out of 3 as a message for your time of transformation. Asking the guides and the keepers of those who are going to be watching these videos. Guides and the keepers, please come and give the answers. Asking the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, spirits of air, spirits of water, 4 elements. Asking the force of true light. I am a servant and a daughter of the force of true light. Asking the force of true light to give us the right guidance and answers. Asking the transformational force and the guides and the keepers of love, and give us please the right answers and right guidance with gratitude. Touching it to my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart, especially twin flames. Pay attention, because twin flames, I'm not going to go into it, connected straight to such events, to eclipses and to transformational energy. That's why it's not going to be easy for us. Okay, let us go. Please choose 3 cards. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. For those of you girls who put time stamps, you know that all wonderful help you are giving me always is going to be awarded, not from me, not just from my own gratitude, energy of my own gratitude, but for by those who are also helping me in the things I have to do. Okay, card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, the star deck. Let's go to it. Whatever it's gonna tell us, I'm gonna tell you. Number 1, 2. Okay, let me lift it a little bit like this. 2 of Pentacles, and you see in star deck 2 of Pentacles. Interesting that yesterday when I did triplets 2 of Pentacles came out as well. So of course this is another transformational card, and you see that Pentacles look here as 5-pointed star, which in occultism called pentagrammaton, like this, or pentagram they call it, but the correct name is pentagrammaton. So the connection of all the world. So what is the message here for those of you who chose this card? You have ability to balance. You have ability to balance, in such ability like the card of Temperance. You are very wise, but you have to realize now that circles are changing, and when circles are changing, you need to know when to act and change those circles, so you don't get stuck. You understand that everything goes in circles. Also, this card in its meaning and energy is similar somewhat to the Wheel of Fortune, polarity, to the words of Hermes Trismegistus. This is your game and art of changes. You hold the key. The two, okay, the polarity and similarity, we're having the energies of the twin flames here. You can hold the powers above and the powers above and beyond, above on the bottom and on the top and on the bottom. Now you are deep and you are serious, but don't traumatize and don't dramatize. So you need to balance all the aspects of your energy. You need to balance yourself energetically. You need to balance yourself mentally. You need to balance yourself physically. This also, if we turn it like that, we see the symbol of Lamniskata. This symbol of Lamniskata means eternity, the symbol of eternity, and the symbol of polarity. You are the one who can balance, and if you are out of balance, that everything is going to fall apart. You have to understand that body and spirit are equally important. Both parts are important, body and spirit. You can't neglect one or the other. This is the double spiral as well. These are the opposites which attract each other. This is your ability to change circumstances in your life and create the circumstances you want with the power of your mind and the power of your spirit. Now, this card has the light and this card has the shadow. The light, don't take this life too seriously. This is just one of incarnation. Don't take nothing too seriously. You are here incarnated and playing the role which you are being given, but at the same time, don't take it too lightly. Take it with wisdom and take it calmly. Now, their shadow, trying to do too much is not necessarily gonna get you to success. Don't be in a hurry. Don't try to juggle million things at the same time. If you need to take a pause and concentrate on your inner wisdom, then you more likely will find the right decisions for the solution of whatever question is bothering you. This is what your message is. All right. And now this is the card number 1, 2 of Pentacles. Now we're gonna take card number 2, the Hierophant. And the Hierophant here is absolutely phenomenal. Trying to show you closer Hierophant in this deck. This is something out of this world, because you see how this chakra is open. There are stars here. He is connected to the source. It's not a classical Hierophant, which is the equivalent of Pope. We see the mountains here, but they look like the winds. We see the symbol of a bear and the bull. We see the white dove here. And this is the symbol of an awakened person, someone who is awakened, someone who is connected to the source. Different meaning from a classical Hierophant. So you're possessing incredible wisdom, especially if you are ever getting in your spreads, if you know tarot, or picking up the cards, if you get often the card of Empress, they're connected with Hierophant. So you, of course, the one who is awakened, somehow people think that for an awakened one it's easier. No, it's 10,000 times more difficult, because then When you become awakened, you become responsible for everyone you know, responsible for untangling karmic knots, of awakening others, of helping others, so on and so on. So you are connected with all the forces of the nature, but at the same time you're walking on the edge most of the time, because all the dimensions and the worlds are opened for you. You know how things are, and you have ability to foresee. You are a sorcerer, or sorceress. You know how things really are. You cannot be lied to. You can't stand any pretense, and you can't stand any fakeness. So this is a symbol of all the mysteries and all the sacred knowledges ever existed. You are the universe in miniature. You have polarity connected with you, the earthy and non-earthy. You know how to do right in the 3D dimension. You know how to do right in 5D dimension. Also, what is this is you have walked so far. You how to say, you walked up a long path. You have, especially last several years, you have walked such a long path, and your heart originally was pure, but some of you recently discovered how that pure heart and the power of transformation you are holding deep inside. Probably you even tried to go to the shrines or monasteries or something like this. You are also a teacher for the others. You can help others to wake up. You found your own sacred grail inside of you. You realized you've met yourself. You realized who you are, and you can help others to do that. So in your life, as I already said, this card combines three energies of three cards. Energy of Hierophant himself, but because it's a star deck, it combines Empress and the High Priestess. So you can imagine, there is nothing you cannot do, because you are connected to the source. When you're connected to the source, you can achieve anything, and of course you can easily switch to the high frequency vibration. Now what else can I tell you here? You have come to the moment where you know who you are, what you are about to do. If you haven't yet, then you are very, very close to it. If you neglect your inner voice, then it's gonna lead you to problems. Please do not do something on impulse, especially if the impulse connected with low frequency vibration, as jealousy or anger or something like this. You are a teacher. People can come to you to receive not just an advice, not just learn something from you, but people can receive the feeling of peace inside of themselves, and because you easily can read in the hearts of people. So but please, the shadow, try to stay away from the religious dogma, because this is not a card of religious dogmas. This is a card of awakened important person. This is also a card of Nicholas Rerich and his wife Helena Rerich. If you don't know who they are, please Google it and find out. Or also, this is the symbol of the union of the earthy and non-earthy, especially those of you who you see there is a symbol of the bull, and Hierophant has the connection with Taurus and with Earth right now, and there is a bear right here. So please try not to be too dogmatic and get into earthy dogmas, because sometimes Hierophants, if they getting too much into it, that's how Inquisition started. Well, this is a different card. Of course, this is a card of an awakened one. So you know the truth inside of you. You know the way. You have extremely strong moral codex and moral principles. Please do not allow anyone, and don't allow yourself to step over what you believe is right, because if you do it, you are going to betray yourself. And that Hierophant has issues forgiving, and you must never allow anyone control you and anyone rule you. You are ruling the moving the stars out there. So just you have to follow the purity of your heart, wisdom of your soul, and everything is gonna be all right. This is number 2. And the card number 3, the last one, those of you who chose number 3, beautiful 9 of cups. Look at the 9 of cups here. Female with long hair, lotus flowers right here with lights in them, heart inside, the heart above, and the dove, the 9 cups, butterflies. Absolutely amazing. So to say you are someone wonderful is to say nothing. What can I say about cups? Anything what comes to cups represents, of course, the love, represents of the creative energy, creative vibe and vibration. Your feelings are so rich. You are so unique. You are so gifted. Your emotional power is, you are having this so-called touch, the golden touch, but not connected with gold, but you can transform not just your own life, you can transform the people next to you. So this is the card of happiness. Especially it's influenced by Sagittarius zodiac, and intuitive. You see the dreams, you see the signs, you notice them. Very psychological card, very emotional card. If you chose the profession of a healer or a parapsychologist or psychologist or a healer or a counselor or a therapist, you can help others heal those wounds which are in people for years and years. You are someone who can destroy you know what this remind me, you know that I very often talk about Madhumita, my wonderful friend healer. This is her. She is like this, like the dark entities wouldn't be able to even approach her 10 feet, because there is so much light in her, and this is so much light in you. Even just being with you, if you're silent, walking into your home, people already feel peace. You are extremely spiritually gifted. And also you are connected with cosmic rhythms. You are, if you can have one name, it would be name joy, or its name happiness. You are involved into both energies, cosmic and earthy, because Nine of Cups is connected both with earth and with cosmos, and it's connected with subconscious and conscious ideas which you have, and feel how to bring into the real life. Interesting thing that also it's a card connected to the moon, and stones like this, like I have labradorite. So you can take this ideal world of pure levels and dimensions and bring it down here and unite this both world. Also connected with the Pisces as well, of course. Cups connected with Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, but this particular card also connected with Pisces, which are ruled by Neptune. And even sometimes you can bring a chaos into somebody's life, because someone who is dwelling in material world and dwelling in material things, stuck in that material things, you come into a life of someone like this and you show them a different reality. You show them, what you holding on so tightly is very temporarily, and I'm gonna show you a different world. I'm gonna show you the world of feelings, of emotions, of intuition, of esoteric. So you teach them to open heart to joy, to trust the future, to look to the future, positively believe in good, so good can come. The shadow of this card is very little. It's a very beautiful card, but the shadow of Nine of Cups, it's if someone desperately tries to find that thing called happiness, and happiness is not a thing you can find. This is something what you it's the sensation. So what else I can tell you about it? The If you are in harmony with yourself, with your energies, with what and who you are, it is going to bring you every dream come true. Every dream. It is success in whatever you touch. If you are like her, in peace with herself, with her inside, and in peace with outside, in peace with the world, and in peace with herself. One of the classical name of this card is dreams come true. Of course, a dream, the true pure desire of the heart which comes true. So avoid to be tense, avoid to be negative, avoid to be angry, avoid any low frequency vibration. Are not you are not that, you are not that, you are joy and happiness. So this my beautiful queens, three cards which we pull out: Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and Nine of Cups are the messages for you for the period of time 5th of June till 5th of July with 2 lunar and one solar eclipse and summer solstice. The most powerful day will be the 21st of June. Please Google it, search for more information. I will try to record one more video explaining it, because in my previous video I screwed up by calling lunar eclipses sun, the eclipses of the sun. I hope it was helpful. As always, what I will try to do is to make more healing videos, self-healing videos, spiritual videos in this period of time of eclipses, because it's going to be very hard, especially of course for twin flames who are exactly, straightly and deeply connected with eclipses, because TFs are connected with Rahu and Ketu. TFs have Rahu and Ketu, which are exactly in front of each other, and they are connected to eclipses. So it's going to be a tough time for us, lots of required from us. So I will try to do more, probably a couple meditations and more videos of a sort of guidance and calming and soothing and techniques which can help you be in peace with yourself. This is it, my beautiful queens and kings. Namaste.